no name, you a no name, you a no name, you a no name, rah. You a no name, you a no name, you a no name, you a no name, rah. You a no name, you a no name, you a no name, you a no name, rah. You a no name, you a no name, you a no name, you a no name. You a no name, you a no name nigga. You a no name, you a no name nigga. And you don't bang triggers and you don't make figures. You be stunting like you got that fucking no name nigga. You a no name, you a no name nigga. You a no name, you a no name nigga. I'ma split your whole brain if I don't hang with you and I don't bang with you. You a no name.
Fuck is good. It's H3ndo. I started rapping when I was like 10 years old on everything I love. Like, not even bullshit. I still remember my first like verse I ever wrote, but I'm not gonna spit that shit because that shit was garbage. But like, I guess by hip hop influences, believe it or not, I don't even like rap. I started rapping on some serious shit from just listening to Slipknot and like how raw they were in their lyricism and their truth and how they just were unapologetic and didn't hold shit back. But if you want to talk about hip hop, first rapper I ever listened to was like 50 Cent and Joel Santana, and the first like hip hop movie I ever saw was like Hustle and Flow and Get Rich or Die Trying. Hustle and Flow was hard as fuck. Like fuck anybody who don't think so. But my favorite rappers like of all time have to be Nas, MF Doom, Kanye West, Mos Def, and fucking, I guess I'll give it to like Andre 3000.
Nice.
I was gonna say Talib Kweli, but nah.
That's funny you say that because you're lyrical as fuck too, bro. So
You feel me? I try my hardest. Nigga, I was listening to the Outkast album, like the first Outkast album, like last night, and then I listened to a Kendrick song. Like, yo, Kendrick bit these niggas hard, bro. Kendrick bit these niggas hard as fuck. But that's a whole different story. Fucking.
So how do you feel now, like about like local rap and like how the scene's kind of going, and where do you think it's going?
I think niggas is garbage. If you want me to be honest, like I think niggas is really garbage, and they don't have to be. You feel me? Like from the niggas that I know out here, like out in like Cumberland County, niggas actually spit. And like the niggas I listen to and the niggas that I be rolling with, like my boy Bugs, my boy fucking Cash, my boy fucking who else, nigga? Fucking my boy Pete, he does fucking poetry and shit. My boy Juan, he does poetry. And my boy J-Dot and fucking Craig Lynch and dude, like all those motherfuckers are crazy good, like fucking hard. Even Dez and shit. Dez G is the fucking man with his like party shit, bro. White Voice is that shit, bro, for real. Yeah. But like, I feel like with local rap now from Atlantic County to Cumberland County, niggas just try too hard to sound like somebody else, you know, and it's not cool. And it's not like niggas is trash, it's the fact they're trash because you can't hear the genuity in their fucking voices. Like niggas don't actually sound like what they should.
You know, they see everyone, all the rappers that are making it and all the people that are in the spotlight now. Do you think like those are the rappers that are people trying to like sound like? Because I hear a lot of auto-tune shit now, a lot of stuff, you know, all that started with T-Pain and shit and then stopped, and now it's like everyone's doing that kind of sound.
For real, for real, for real. I mean, auto-tune aside, I don't think there's anything wrong with auto-tune. If you can use auto-tune and make it like your own, then like why not? Tory Lanez uses auto-tune and he's one of the best artists out right now. You feel me? The nigga can rap, he can actually sing without auto-tune. But as far as the question as a whole, yeah, I totally feel like dudes right now are definitely trying hard to observe niggas' formulas and then be that nigga. You know, not really take inspiration from that nigga or like do their own thing as like an artist, but they're literally trying to be carbon copies of niggas that they see make it because that's what they see as popping. And my whole thing is like, I don't need to be popping, my nigga. Like, I know my worth as a rapper through my lyricism and through the beats that I choose and through the people that I hang around with. If you're gonna claim your worth off of another nigga's success, you're already gonna lose. Yeah. Fuck all that shit.
So the song for whomever may concern, it's pretty deep, and I listened to that today, and I was really thinking about it. Like that shit sounds super deep. So like, what's all that about, and where did that whole story come from?
That song is about like how my best friend Bo overdosed. Like he died like almost 2 years ago. Actually, I think 2 years ago. Yeah. And there's like things about his death that like I still haven't come to terms with even now, like today. Like his birthday passed on July 4th, and like it just sent me down a really bad spiral. But for whomever it may concern, is literally like a letter to God and kind of like the angel of death simultaneously.
Wow.
You feel me? Because I saw shit in a way where it's like, as fucked up as like those addictions may have been, like there are people who do so many worse things, you know, and they're still alive. Like, and I'm wondering like if my friend was trying to really get his life on track and really trying to like be there for his kid and, you know, try and be a good person, like why not be merciful towards him rather than you keeping people like Donald Trump or fucking terrorists or child molesters or rapists or fucking murderers? Like why are they still alive, you know? Like there are niggas who really get like away with a lot of fucked up, vindictive and benevolent shit. You know, like niggas is sinister as fuck, you feel me? Bo, as fucked up as he may have been sometimes, like that was my nigga. I saw the great in him. I saw like not the good, like the great. He was my man, you feel me? So like it was kind of like me just venting about how unfair I thought it was from like a spiritual point of like view and from a personal point of view.
Were you religious at some point?
I'm religious now, bro. I believe in God. Yeah, I believe in the Lord.
What religion would you say you are?
I don't really claim to a denomination because niggas all be right, truthfully, if you really think about it. Even like even Buddhism, you feel me? We all got it right somewhere. It's just natural for me to call my higher power God because, you know, naturally that's what I was raised on, you know. I guess if you wanted to like marginalize me into like a certain religious facet, I guess I'll be a Baptist because that's what I was raised as. But nowadays, bro, I'll be on some different like shit. Like I believe that there's totally a God, and I believe God controls the universe. And I feel like if those two are linked, then why not, you know, thank the universe for being alive and thank God for creating it, you know? I try and like really like, I put God first before anything, but the laws of attraction I feel are very real, you know? And energy around you and what you manifest in yourself is very real.
It's like go ahead.
If you think about like meditation and prayer, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
You know? So who says you're being blasphemous about it?
It's like, how do you differentiate like logic to religion? You know what I mean? Like how that's it, but it sounds like you kind of have it figured out to an extent. You know, that's good.
I try and not like judge people if they don't believe in a higher power, you know, because I don't really give a fuck. Like I'm cool with what I am. I'm cool with who I am. Whatever happens to your soul or what you think doesn't happen to your soul isn't my business. I can give you information. If you want to choose to follow that information, then by all means, that's great. But if not, like I've done all I can. Fuck it.
So how do you think like your career so far as a rapper is going, and where do you think it's going to go within the next 5 to 10 years?
I feel like right now, bro, honestly, I ain't shit. If you want me to be like completely 100 and humble about it, like my newest single only has like 420 something. But that's just social media, if you think about it. Niggas know that I rap, like out in other places, you feel me?
Yeah.
But it's kind of, I'm part to blame because like I don't really promote my shit. I don't really have a team behind me either, nor do I really give a fuck about one. And I don't have bread. So like once I get all that shit up, my music career is gonna fucking launch.
And you're doing good so far, especially like you just saying that, like, you know, without promotion and stuff like that. Like I was checking out your like stats today and shit on SoundCloud. Just SoundCloud alone, I was like, wow, holy shit. Dude.
I got 57 plays in like 24 hours.
Yeah, that's good, man.
To a relative like situation, I guess that's pretty dope. People listen to my music every single day.
That's good, dude.
There's some niggas who get 200 views in a day and nobody else listens to them after a day. You know?
Yeah, that's true. You know, I definitely can agree with that. Just from listening, it's like your music definitely has like, you can hear the meaning and you can hear the emotion like behind it, and I feel like that's what really makes an artist stand out.
Yeah.
Like whether even you're just like a painter artist or a music or whatever, you know, you can always tell when somebody has that shit behind it.
Yeah, I feel it's very imperative as a musician or an artist in general to like express everything that you feel onto the canvas that you choose, whether it be a studio or an actual canvas or sculpting, whatever, you know, even architecture. Like, you should always put a little bit of yourself into your art, you know, because I honestly don't feel like it's going to succeed without it. And while niggas really like motherfuckers like Kodak Black and Lil Uzi and 21 Savage, the reason that these niggas are big is not because they're like amazing rappers. It's them niggas act like themselves, bro. Like they're not trying to be like nobody else, but everybody below them is trying to be like them. They don't even like that shit. Like
That's true.
as much as like mimicking may be the best flattery, that shit is annoying, bro. I would never want to hear a rapper that sounds exactly like Josh Henderson. Fuck that, bro.
I feel you, bro.
Fuck that. Hey, yo, it's H3ndo, a.k.a. Josh Henderson, and go on my SoundCloud. Like, check me out, fam. Like, SoundCloud / fucking Unigoat, I think it is. UNIGOAT. It's my old rap name. Don't even ask me. But just go on SoundCloud and search up H3ndo. You'll find me.